Elections were very tough. Yeah? I'm from Kelantan. Kelantan, as you know, in 1990, 23 years ago, we lost all seats. Never before, I have not come across in any democracy where the ruling party lost all seats. So in 1990, we lost all seats. We lost all seats at the federal level. We lost all seats in the state. So that's democracy in action in Malaysia. I remember 2 years ago, the Prime Minister visited UK and we had a bilateral with David Cameron, the Prime Minister of UK, and he was asked at that point in time, Malaysia was in town, this demonstration, and David Cameron was asking the Prime Minister what's happening in Malaysia. So the Prime Minister, of course, took the opportunity to share with David Cameron what's happening in Malaysia. And when it came to my turn, I told him I come from a state where the ruling party lost all seats. And of course, he was very surprised. Some people were under the impression that we are in control, we can make sure that we can win all seats. Some people actually have that impression that in Malaysia, the ruling party can have all seats. But as a matter of fact, we lost all seats in 1990. And that's where I come from. We come from Kelantan. So Kelantan is a tough state. I managed to scrape through. I contested 2 seats. One in the federal parliament, another in the state assembly. And I came in with a very comfortable majority for the parliament seat. For the state seat I contested, I won only by 47 votes. So I'm just sharing with you how tough the election was by sharing with you what happened in Kelantan. So I was spending a lot of time in Kelantan, a couple of months. As a matter of fact, for 2 months. It was hard work. But the issue now is, what's happening now. The opposition has been organizing rallies throughout the country almost every other day. They've been very active, hyperactive. They've said that the last election was the most fraudulent election in Malaysian history. That was a statement made by Anwar Ibrahim. And he said that we brought in 40,000 Bangladeshis to vote in Malaysia. Many people voted twice. And there were a few blackouts which were orchestrated by the government to make sure that our people get in. So these were some of the wild allegations made. Of course, the government had asked Anwar and his team to come up with proof, and thus far we've been informed that not a single piece of evidence has been submitted to the relevant authorities. So this is where we are. But the point is, they accepted the results in Kelantan, in Penang, in Selangor. Kelantan, Penang, and Selangor, as you know, we lost those states. And this point about the most fraudulent election in Malaysian history, I think, as you know, is a very wild allegation, something that is totally baseless and unfounded. Having said that, of course, we're not a perfect nation. No one is perfect. There's no system in the world which can ensure perfection, be it the states. They go to the courts. In the case of Bush and Al Gore, you remember what happened in that presidential election. We know that election commission, there are many things they got to do, and the government recognizes that. We're not perfect, but we know that they've done the best to ensure that we have a fair election. But this is part of a reform process, transformation. And there will be many more reforms along the way in order to ensure that we are firmly in this journey of a more open and transparent society. So that's point number one. And we're not a perfect nation. We're not a perfect society. Certainly there are a few weaknesses in there, and the government is committed to address those weaknesses. This is a general remark. We have finished the politics. Of course, politics is a daily affair, but the climax of it all has already happened on the 5th of May. And the time is now for us to move on with life as one Malaysia. My worry is if we continue with this current climate of uncertainty. Some people told me, when I had the dialogue with them, some people told me, some of them told me that we've been on election mode for the last 2 years. If we continue to be election mode for the next 2-3 years, this is going to be very destabilizing for the country. When there is no political stability, some people might be withholding investment decisions. This is the feedback I got from a very let's move on. People have made the choice, yeah, at the national level. Datuk Najib has been elected Prime Minister. Kelantan, Penang and Selangor. These states have been ruled by opposition, so we accept those results. So elections are over. The time is now for us to move on